Hello, welcome to 24 Sports and welcome to the live event section. Okay, what we got is Mark and Jonathan, who are basically going to be doing different types of aerobic activity and events. Jonathan's going to be doing a half marathon and Mark's going to be doing a 10k with potentially the half marathon. All depends on how his newborn gets up and running in the first few months. But anyway, what we're going to do with the boys today is we're going to be doing what we call a 3-point graded test. Now, with any aerobic activity, it'd be good if you can find a way of measuring whether they improve over the next 12 weeks. So this 3-point graded test comes up with what you call your aerobic and anaerobic thresholds. Now, the aerobic threshold is where when you exercise, your lactic acid will start to build up uncontrollably. Anaerobic threshold is where it's right at the summit of where the lactic acid builds up. You can stay there, but you can't really go much further without it building up uncontrollably. So you've got aerobic threshold is where it starts to build. Anaerobic threshold is at the higher end of that. Okay, so what we'll be doing is what we call a comfortable pace test to start, and that will be to determine where the aerobic threshold is. And we'll be doing this by doing a 20-minute treadmill test. It'll start by gradually starting on a very slow pace and building up 10% every time. So the boys will start on about 9 kilometers an hour, and every minute we'll build them up 10%. After that, we're looking to get their heart rates between 70 and 80%, which will be usually around, take about 7 or 8 minutes to get there, and that's what you call your comfortable pace. Not always the case, but 9 times out of 10 it is. Also, they have to be able to hold conversation during this comfortable pace. Now, once you find that, that is what you call your aerobic threshold. From there, we'll bring them back down for a walk for 2 minutes. Then we will times their comfortable pace, which in this case was 11.9. We will times that by 1.15, and then we will get another workload. We'll work them there for 4 minutes, and again we'll bring them back down for a walk, and we'll take their comfortable pace again, which was 11.9, and we'll times that by 1.30, and again we'll work them there for 4 minutes. Okay, what we'll do at the end of that, then we'll have a couple of different measurements which we can put into a graph. By putting that in the graph, we will come up with a few different results, but the two big ones we'll come up with is the aerobic and anaerobic threshold of the boys. What we'll then do is we will set a training plan off the back of them thresholds. It will gradually increase and improve, and at the end of the 12 weeks we'll redo that 3-point test, and what you should find is that aerobic and anaerobic thresholds have moved on to a higher percentage. Their heart rates are probably lower, but their speeds are going higher, so basically they've improved them thresholds. It's a great little test. It's probably got an accuracy rating of about 95%, but it's a fantastic little test, and you watch the boys smash up their races. All the best.